With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at Phoenix.
Based on their first meeting, we know they can beat these guys. The question is, can they sweep the season series?
You know, they certainly have the confidence. Their challenge is going to be play with the same effort and energy as they did in the last one.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Pass to Daniels. And here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Durant looking around. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just over a minute and a half in. Inside. Here's Johnson. Counted.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one's good by Durant.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
He knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution. Tons of first-step quickness from Daniels.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base.
Extremely gonna let this nigga do that shit the whole fucking game.
They've swayed the outcome of games.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This nigga KD
and they
no
have talked about
back down
shot
the
selection coming into this.
Outside Jones. Back to Durant. Driving in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I ain't got no answer for that little weak
Boy,
ass
Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the...
I ain't got no answer for that shit, so I don't care. Fuck it. You got it, bitch.
Up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Lets it fly.
Look at this nigga
Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Playing great ass.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Block number one in them hoes. He just gonna go up.
Look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Durant, following the score by Atlanta. Right side Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
These niggas just gonna keep going.
Porzingis has got 8.
Boy, how about
but this nigga just going up in the paint, boy. Like it ain't folks in front of his ass.
Sifting through the defense and the pass on
but this
target.
nigga ass, cuz.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
This nigga don't care who in front of him. That nigga just gonna hold square, boy. You stupid. Sorry, nigga. But who the fuck be raising me, you nigga, boy? But what the fuck is that? But that shit, fuck. This nigga just go up and they gonna let him make that shit.
And here's Butler outside.
This shit making me mad as
grabs
fuck.
the board. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about
I'm gonna do the worst layup possible every time just so Porzingis can get a block.
Guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Oh man, this nigga Porzingis just getting blocked. I'm getting the worst layup possible.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the shot goes in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Holiday. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Hood-Schifino.
I wish my team would give me some space, though.
Nice jump shot. Daniels has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's McNeely. Still without a bucket. For 3, Durant. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Butler. Here's Daniels. Here's Booker. That'll count. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns ahead. They're up.
The Suns, 26.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Whitmore outside. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 10. Outside Russell. Hield on the wing. Outside Russell. Out to Hield. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot.
But do that shit for 24 seconds. But he just held the whole. He just held there for 24 seconds doing nothing on mine. But that nigga suck.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Here's Shepherd. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Hawks. Deflects the
Why would I
pass.
throw the ball like that?
And Booker, here we go. Now here's Johnson. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
To the paint. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Johnson drops them both. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Here's Holiday.
Well, alright, Drew Holiday.
On the wing, Durant. He's got 16. A strong finish from KD inside.
2-3 on these niggas.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
They get the rebound. Pass to McNeely. From downtown.
Alright, Herb Jones. Out rebound my whole team. I'm delayed as fuck.
The three. Here's Porzingis. And they go to the intentional foul. And Quinn Snyder.